Guys, I'm surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of kids here, so you may hear some background noise. Pardon that and focus on the message. Within every family bloodline is one individual known as the chosen one. This is an individual who has incarnated or reincarnated into that bloodline to help that bloodline transcend some difficulties that may be facing that bloodline. This includes breaking toxic cycles that has been running within that bloodline for years. This individual is otherwise known as the family scapegoat or the black sheep of the family. In today's video, we're talking about why the scapegoat has to detach from the family unit in order to heal. Before we go any further, I'd like to take a moment to say hello and welcome to everyone. If you're new here, I go by the name Inspire Seeker, and on this channel, we discuss spirituality, personal development, and narcissism. So if any of that appeals to you, or if you feel called to, then by all means, join us, and I promise you will not regret that decision. I'd like to start by saying that it's been said so many times over that the same people who hurt you cannot heal you. Okay? The same people who hurt you cannot heal you. There's some truth to this, and we're going to get into that here in a bit. The scapegoat, as they were growing up, they were usually bullied within the family. They were bullied by other family members because of their quiet nature, their sensitive nature. They essentially got picked on by the rest of the family members. Okay, so over time, they learned to isolate themselves. Okay, they learned that they're so different from the rest of the family that they ended up isolating themselves to avoid being subjected to further abuse within the family unit. Okay, so over time, this individual became the scapegoat. They became the black sheep whom other members of the family would blame every time something goes wrong. Okay, because these individuals were not mature enough to take responsibility for what it is that they're dealing with, they would often dump their garbage on the black sheep. Okay, so this will continue on up into adulthood. All right, they will essentially become the family's garbage can, where everything that's bad, they look to them. Everything that's bad, they blame it on them. Everything that's bad, they look to the scapegoat to resolve. And this is usually because the head of that family may be a narcissistic parent, or narcissistic parents are not able to take responsibility for their own wrongdoings or for whatever chaos they might have created within that family. And so they will end up blaming everything on the family scapegoat. All right, their own shortcomings will be blamed on the scapegoat, as well as that of the rest of the other family members. Okay, so over time, the scapegoat will become a loner. All right, because within that family, they essentially feel alone. All right, some call them the uninvited guests. Okay, because they're very different from the rest of the family members. They are very kind, they are very empathic, they're very friendly, they're very forgiving, they're very sensitive, and their ideologies are usually different because of what it is that they came here to do. Okay, so over time, it will become a pattern where every time something goes wrong, they will look for the scapegoat or the black sheep to blame. Okay, every time something goes wrong within that family, They will look for the scapegoat to blame. All right. So as the scapegoat matures into an adult, they will come face to face with reality at some point, and they'll start to notice everything that has been going on within that family all along, all the toxic patterns that's been going on within that family all along. And so they may start to stand up for themselves, right? As adults, they may attempt to stand up for themselves, right? They may stand up to the bullies, to their siblings. They may stand up to the toxic, narcissistic parent. They may attempt to stand up for themselves. But usually, this will be met with more gaslighting, and so they essentially will not get very far, all right? But then something happens. At some point along their journey, the scapegoat will be triggered to awaken, okay? The scapegoat will be triggered to awaken, and this is when everything will change, okay? This is when they will essentially become aware of what it is that they're here to do within that family, the role that they've been playing all their lives, how their energy has been siphoned to other members of the family, okay? And they're always the last to know about things. They never get invited to family functions. They've been essentially outcasted from the family, okay? So once the scapegoat awakens now, it will come to a point where they will have to undergo healing from all of these abusive patterns that they've undergone, okay? And this, guys, is what we're talking about today, all right? In order, this is why I said in the beginning, those who hurt you cannot heal you, okay? In order for the scapegoat to heal properly, they would have to disconnect from the toxic family dynamic in order to heal themselves, okay? Because one thing that happens in such a situation, in such a family, is that they need things to be the same way for the cycles to continue, okay? For the toxic cycles to continue, they need everybody to be in the same position. They need things to be in the same way, okay? So if you consider yourself a black sheep, if you consider yourself a scapegoat of your family, guys, then understand that in order for you to heal, you will have to disconnect and detach yourself from that entire family unit, okay? As painful as it may sound and as painful as it may be, your well-being is at stake here, okay? So in order for you to properly heal, you're gonna have to disconnect and detach yourself from the family unit, okay? You may have to move across town, or move to the next town, or move to the next state, or even the next country, okay, for your own safety, for your own healing, okay? Because the thing is, they will always want you back in that position, okay? They will always want you back in that position because as you left, you threw off the energy within that family system, okay? As you left, you took all that empathy that you were pouring in, all that energy that you were pouring to the other family members, you took all of that with you, okay? So now the family members may start fighting with one another, okay? There will be nobody essentially to dump the garbage on, so they would have to deal with their own mess, all right? And in some cases, like I said, they may choose another scapegoat, or they will continue the malfunction. But know that when you do detach, let's understand this. It's very important for you to detach from that family. You need to move out, find your own space where you can heal, where a space that's safe enough for you to heal without any hoovers, without any of that, okay? Go no contact, detach from them, go disconnect from them, and take your power back, take your energy back, and heal yourself. They will attempt to hoover you. Either the toxic parent will attempt to hoover you, or they may go through some other family members, maybe some siblings, and attempt to hoover you, because they need you back into that unit. They need your energy back in that unit. They need you to play that position for them in order to keep their family going, in order to keep their toxic cycles going, okay? But know, guys, that it's not easy, but it's very well worth it, okay? You need to detach, and you need to focus on healing yourself, okay? It's the only way to properly heal yourself. Those same people who have abused you, who have siphoned your energy in the past, will not be able to heal you. So you're going to have to detach away from them and heal yourself in order to thrive, okay? So know that there will be some hoover attempts, but also know that it's essential for you to keep your distance. It's very important for you to go no contact if possible, so you can focus on yourself, focus on your life, because chances are, while everybody is living their lives, enjoying their lives, getting married, going to college, whatever it is, everybody's moving on in their lives, you've been held back, okay? The scapegoat, you've been held back. So you will realize that you are at the back, you are at the bottom, okay? Everybody has moved on, everybody is enjoying themselves, everybody is enjoying their lives. You've essentially been held back to deal with family issues while everybody else is enjoying their lives, essentially, okay? So now that you're gone, there's nobody to resolve these family issues, all right? This, like I said earlier, will shake up that family system, all right? And in some situations, it may lead to, some unfortunate circumstances. Maybe older parents may end up passing on because of this shakeup, all right? Because you've taken your energy, you've taken your empathy from that family unit, all right? But know that it's for your own good, black sheep, okay? If you're considered the black sheep, if you're considered the chosen one, if you're considered the scapegoat, know that this is very essential, okay? You need to detach from that toxic family unit in order to heal yourself, in order to progress on your life, okay? Because now everybody has moved on, everybody is enjoying their lives, and now you have to play catch up, okay? But not only that, in order for you to even move forward, you have to go through the healing process, all right? And you will not be able to heal while you're there with them, okay? Because all they're gonna do is continue dumping garbage on you. All they're gonna do is continue coming at you with more garbage, okay? They're not gonna stop just because you're awakened and you're healing. They're gonna continue dumping garbage on you. So it's best that you move away. It's best that you create your own safe space where you can foster your healing and you can foster your growth, essentially. Okay, so I hope I made it clear enough, guys. If you're a black sheep or scapegoat, then take a moment to share your thoughts and your experiences in the comment section. Also, if you're new here and you enjoyed the message, then by all means stick around, because there should be another video or another playlist popping up somewhere around my head here. Stick around and get more information on the awakening journey, get more information on narcissism. Other than that, I'll leave this here, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and more life.